Hey everyone, this is a Week 3 2024 NFL TV schedule and the TV map for the games on September 22nd, 2024, so Sunday's games. So let's go take a look at them. So we have the national broadcast, New England at NY Jets on Amazon. Both teams are 1-1, and any NYJ will be simulcast in WFXT, the Fox 25, Fox affiliate in Boston, and WNYW, Fox 5 affiliate in New York. This looks like the Fox affiliates are getting, I guess not. I guess it doesn't, it depends. But it's the Fox affiliates, and they'll simulcast the Amazon game in Boston area and the New York area. But if you live in the New England area for normal Sunday games or New York area for normal Sunday games for Jets games, you will not see the you will not be able to see them on, or you have to see them on Amazon Prime. You have to watch an Amazon Prime Video, or Prime Video they call it. Kansas City Atlanta's on Sunday night on NBC. There's two Monday night games. One game is starting at 7:30 Eastern, and that is Jacksonville at Buffalo, and that will be simulcast on WJAX, the CBS 47 affiliate, CBS affiliate in Jacksonville, and WIVB, the CBS affiliate in Buffalo, New York. And then we have Washington at Cincinnati on ABC at 8:15 Eastern, their normal time. First Monday Night Football. For the CBS single window, it's a big swap of the country. There's a bunch of games on, 5 games, and there's there's one main game is LA Chargers at Pittsburgh. However, though, LA Chargers at Pittsburgh, the games are kind of being cut in weird spots. Not, you got some of Idaho, some of Montana, I believe. That's having it. A touch of Wyoming. No, it's not a touch of Wyoming, is it? Well, maybe it is. Maybe that's just the Idaho border. So you got, and then you got a little touch, it kind of overlaps, in with some areas in the other games, which is kind of odd. But, well, we have LA Chargers Pittsburgh is the feature game, because you got a little bit of Michigan showing that, Upper Michigan showing that as well. And then you have Houston, Minnesota, the second game, and that is Tallahassee, Florida, Mobile, Alabama. You got most of Louisiana except for the New Orleans and Baton Rouge area. You got a little bit of Oklahoma, New Mexico, Arkansas. You got most of all Texas. You got most of Iowa, a little bit of Nebraska, all south of North Dakota. You got a little bit of Montana, Wyoming, and that little area, just a tad. And you got not all Wisconsin showing that game. Not all Milwaukee areas, not the Green Bay and the Madison areas. Detroit areas, except for the Grand Rapids area in Michigan. And you got not all of Upper Michigan, some of Upper Michigan. Most of Upper Michigan, though, and a little tad in Wisconsin is showing the bleachers of the Pittsburgh game. You have Chicago and Indianapolis. It's in the Grand Rapids area. Most of Indiana. A little of Louisville area, and maybe in Louisville area. In Kentucky, you have all of Illinois, a little bit of the Quad Cities, a little bit of Iowa, and some of the St. Louis and the Cape Girardeau areas of Missouri and the Teamwork areas. and just a tad extends into Arkansas. No, that's a tad of maybe a tad of Arkansas, maybe. Near Miami and Seattle, and the LA Chargers, Pittsburgh, the Jimmy and Sumo, Houston, Minnesota, and New Jersey is in Chicago, and Tiki Barber, Jason McCourty is in Chicago, and it was Tiki Barber and Jason McCourty. They split up when they have a play-by-play. They had Tiki Barber Matt Ryan last year, season 2023-24. Now it's 2024-25 season. They have Tiki Barber and Jason McCourty, but they split up when there's a 6 game on CBS. Jason McCourty will go to the 6. They'll split up, and one of them will be on one announcer, one will be at the other, And we have Miami and Sale late with Kevin Hart and Chuck Green. And that is most of Florida. We'll have Georgia. You have New Orleans, Baton Rouge area, the Philadelphia area, the Cleveland area, the Nashville area, the Madison and Green Bay areas. You have most of Idaho, Wyoming, Montana, and some of them, you can see right there. Oregon has it. And there's a touch of California. And then you have this Carolina, Las Vegas game, that's most of California. You have all of Nevada, Utah, a little bit of Nebraska, most of Colorado, a little bit of, I want to say, maybe Montana, I'm not for sure. You got Charlotte, there, North Carolina, not all of South Carolina. No, most of North Carolina, and a touch of Georgia. And then for the CBS, for the Fox early window, you have 4 games on. You have Philadelphia at New Orleans, so that's the feature game for the Fox early window. And that's Joe Davis and Ray Wilson, that's most of the country. But there's a good swap of the country that's going to get the second big game. It's Green Bay at Tennessee, and you got Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, most of Michigan, most of Indiana. You got Illinois, Iowa, some of Missouri, some of most of Tennessee, and most of Kentucky, and most of them are showing it in a little bit of Iowa, Ohio, just a tad of Ohio. And that's because Tennessee, showing like some of the NFC South view whereas Tennessee fans like Indianapolis, all the NFC North view area for most part. Not Texas isn't getting it, but there's there in the NFC South, Houston Texans there. And then you got New York Giants at Cleveland. That's what Kyle George Johnson is. The Green Bay Tennessee. New York Giants at Cleveland is Calbert, Johnson, is pretty much just Ohio. Like some of West Virginia, a little bit of Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh and Pennsylvania. You have most of New York except for the Buffalo area. And you got the New York City area, New Jersey, you got Connecticut, Vermont, Maine, let's see up in there. Like Vermont, an area. And then you got Fox late window, and then also Tim Brando, Matt Millen, for I mentioned most of Florida showing that, except for Jacksonville area and the Miami area, West Palm Beach area. You got Florida, a little bit of Georgia showing that. You got a little bit of Idaho, most of Colorado, most of New Mexico, a little bit of Arizona, some of Montana, Wyoming, some of South Dakota, a little bit of Kansas, touch of Kansas that gets. And Nebraska station, there's a touch of Nebraska that gets the Kansas station, so that they get Philadelphia Orleans. And most of Nebraska showing that though. Some of Nebraska gets Green Bay, Tennessee though too. And then we have the Fox late window, and the Fox late window is going to be the featured game, Baltimore at Dallas. Now it depends on the split. There's an interesting split for some of the games. For like games, you got the San Francisco at LA Rams. You got some of Nevada, not all of Nevada, some of Nevada, most of California, most of Oregon. And there's a little SWAT that gets there. Baltimore Dallas, but then there's a SWAT and you cut there on the market that decides to show San Francisco LA Rams for whatever reason too to show Baltimore Dallas. There's a little bit of Washington that gets an organization, PDX organization, and then some of Iowa. There's one maybe area and I where the DSM. So that area gets San Francisco Rams, and I mean Mark Sanchez, Prisoners and Mark Shudrith. They get Detroit, Arizona, and that's most of Arizona. A little bit of Nevada, a tiny little bit of California, some of North Dakota, a little bit of Minnesota, some of Wisconsin, not all of Wisconsin, just a little tad of Wisconsin, like the Madison area through up there. There's like a little swap right there. And then all of Upper Michigan. Well, not all of Upper Michigan, most of Upper Michigan. And then you got Detroit, Michigan, and you got the Toledo area and Fort Wayne area. Toledo, Ohio, and Fort Wayne, Indiana areas. Detroit, Arizona. And then for Baltimore, Dallas, it's the rest of the country. And Hawaii gets, for Fox Slate, San Francisco Rams, which is no surprise. They get the California teams. And Alaska gets Baltimore and Dallas. The Fox early window. Alaska will get Green Bay chooses to show Green Bay at Tennessee. While Hawaii gets Philadelphia and New Orleans. And then for the CBS single window, Alaska and Hawaii are both choosing to show LA Chargers at Pittsburgh. So that is week 3, 2024. NFL TV lineup. And we can have a little tease about week 4. So week 4, we have Minnesota, Denver, and my Jets. Pittsburgh, Indianapolis, Jacksonville, Houston. Minnesota at Green Bay will probably be the featured game on the CBS single window. Or CBS early window, my bad. The CBS early window. Because both networks have been 2 and 2. Showing games like early window, late window. It will be. So, I have Denver and my Jets. Probably the second. Maybe Pittsburgh and Indianapolis could be second game. Gonna be close, so between Pittsburgh, Indianapolis, Denver, and my Jets. I don't know though. Maybe they're thinking Denver's not that great of a team. They already said that this week, so maybe not though. Maybe that's the third game. Maybe that even turns into the fourth game. Maybe the Jets. I don't know. Jacksonville, Houston though. Could be. It's gonna be number 3 or 4. Bad fight between Denver and my Jets, and I think Jacksonville, Houston. And then we got Kansas City at LA Chargers. Obviously, that's going to be the featured game. Kansas City is. That's no surprise. Both teams are 2-0. Probably going to be 3-0. And then you got Cleveland out of Vegas. That'll be a secondary game. And then you got the Fox single window. You have LA Rams at Chicago, Philadelphia at Tampa Bay, New Orleans at Atlanta, Cincinnati, Carolina, New England at San Francisco, Washington, Arizona. It's going to be the Tom Brady. It's going to bring up Tom Brady. I wouldn't say LA Rams at Chicago though, because Chicago got a featured game. And what happened, Look, the Rams could be 1-2. 0-3. The Rams could be 0-3. They're playing San Francisco. In Chicago, maybe could be 2-1. Maybe, but I don't think that's gonna be the featured game. 0-3 against 2-1. Honestly, that won't be. My guess would be Philadelphia at Tampa Bay, because Tampa Bay could go to 3-0 pretty easily. Tampa Bay could go to 3-0. They play Denver and Philadelphia. Philadelphia could go to 2-1. They're following that upset odds. Philadelphia, it's gonna be a tough New Orleans game though. Game at New Orleans for them, so. But they can do it. They'll go to 2-1. So I'm guessing Kevin Burkhardt and Tom Brady will probably be at Philadelphia, Tampa Bay. Although, I was going to say New Orleans, Atlanta, but Atlanta's coming off of playing Kansas City, so maybe if Kansas City Suns get stunned by Atlanta, maybe that'd be the only way that could turn into a feature game. But I think it's going to be Philadelphia, Tampa Bay. It's going to be the featured game. The second featured game is going to be New Orleans, Atlanta. And then, then it turns into like for 3 and 4. I would say maybe number 3 could turn into New England at San Francisco. I would say number 4 would probably be LA Rams. It's either Washington, Arizona, LA Rams at Chicago. I know number 6 is going to be Cincinnati, Carolina, though. Even though it's Cincinnati, it's going to be just in Ohio and just in North South Carolina in that area. And that's it. That is it, so. We got Cincinnati at Carolina. That will be number 6, though, for sure. Because even though Chicago could be 2-1, going into the game against LA Rams with a weak, not so great Indianapolis team. LA Rams are going to probably win 1-3.